And you feel it too. That raw energy inside you. It pushes you to chase, to conquer.
What the frick? Hey, yo, pause. Did this man just say that raw energy inside of you? Use lust to become unstoppable.
Mike Tyson didn't have sex for 5 years at the peak of his career.
Y'all believe that?
It made him a monster in the ring, more aggressive, more powerful, more unstoppable. He knew something that most men today don't. Lust is energy, and if you learn how to control it, you become a different beast.
He dropped him. Oh my God. Do y'all actually think Mike Tyson went 5 years? Like, bro, at the height of his career, he was titled the baddest man on the planet. Do y'all think the baddest man on the planet, who could quite literally get any girl he wanted, a top 3 athlete, wasn't sleeping with women? I don't know if I believe that, but hey. Dang. Yeah, just take your money and go home, bud. I wouldn't even fight. I would, bro, before you even hit me, I'm dropped.
Most men don't control it. They are controlled by it. They waste their energy on short-term pleasure, never realizing that they're draining the very thing that makes them strong.
Don't we all?
Lust is the most primal force a man has, and in the modern world, it's weaponized against you. Look around. The average man today has lower testosterone than his grandfather. He's weaker, more distracted, less driven, and it's not just by accident. The world is designed to keep you comfortable, addicted, and numb.
Yep.
Companies make billions from your lack of discipline, from the endless distractions, from you being a passive consumer instead of an active creator.
Yo, what is up with all these special improvement channels? What's up with all them like just completely doodling on us as human beings? Like your grandfather, your great-great-grandfather, like that man, he could get it up at any second. Versus like, what's up with them always like making us seem like we're so trash compared to them? Like, bro, we all got our own stories to tell. We don't have to be the most. God dang, let me live.
Every time you open your phone, there's something designed to hijack your attention. The endless cycle of social media, the algorithm that feeds you dopamine
what the freak was that?
Dopamine hit, the hyper-sexualized content that weakens your focus and drains
X videos. I know X videos when I see it in RedTube.
Because a man who chases pleasure is a man who doesn't build.
What if you can create?
Did I just get hit with an ad? That was a terrible ad placement, Atlas. That was a terrible ad placement. You AI generated man.
The fighters, the billionaires, the warriors, they don't let lust control them. They control it. And they use it to build empires.
That is not true, because there's been tons of famous celebrities and men who have actually lost their empires, who have actually gained extreme popularity and success while being addicted to instant gratification, pleasures, sexual things like what, a Kanye, Diddy, R. Kelly. That is not true at all. Not saying you not true though. Not true.
Napoleon Hill talked about this.
Napoleon Hill's a great guy. Great guy. I love his book.
Sexual transmutation. Redirecting sexual energy into drive, focus, and creation.
Yeah.
Look at history. The greatest men all had an intense, almost obsessive focus. Muhammad Ali, Leonardo da Vinci, Nikola Tesla.
Nikola
These men
Tesla.
weren't just talented. They harnessed their energy and directed it.
Look at Muhammad. Yeah.
Tesla, one of the greatest inventors of all time, never pursued relationships or marriage. He believed his creative energy was too valuable to be wasted elsewhere. Da Vinci, known for his incredible work across multiple fields, practiced extreme discipline, keeping himself from overindulgence in pleasure so he could focus on his genius.
Okay.
And Ali, he famously abstained from sex before fights because he believed it made him stronger in the ring. And you feel it too. That raw energy inside you. It pushes you to chase, to conquer.
What the frick? Hey, yo, pause. Did this man just say that raw energy inside of you? Like, yo, gang, is he talking about a raw energy being inside of you? Semen? Hey, yo.
To achieve. But if you let it slip through your fingers, if you waste it on things that don't matter, you weaken yourself. Every time you give in to distraction, to cheap dopamine, to mindless pleasure, you're training yourself to be weak. Here's the truth. Lust is not your enemy.
Right.
But being enslaved by it is. Every man has a choice. You can let lust control you, drain your energy, and keep you in a cycle of short-term pleasure and long-term regret. Or you can take that same energy
Right.
and use it to fuel your ambition.
Right.
Instead of being drained, you'd be sharper, more aggressive, more relentless. Think about the goals you have right now, the business you want to start,
Okay.
the physique you want to build,
Okay.
the financial freedom you want to achieve.
Right.
What if you had the energy and drive to execute at a level most men can't even comprehend? What if instead of being distracted by every little temptation, you were laser focused on your mission?
Hey, I'm
Most
in
men
that
never
mode.
experience this level of discipline.
Yeah, that
because
sucks.
they've never learned how to control their desires.
That is a
But
great
the few
mode
who
to be
do,
in.
they separate themselves from the pack. This is why the most powerful men in history had iron discipline. Conquerors, kings, warriors. They knew that every ounce of their strength came from their ability to master themselves. They understood that self-control equals power. And this isn't just theory. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that retaining sexual energy can lead to increased focus, higher testosterone levels, and a greater ability to take risks. It's no surprise that men who practice self-discipline in this area tend to dominate in others.
Yeah.
Athletes, entrepreneurs, and high performers in every industry know that their drive is directly linked to how well they manage their urges.
So he's saying like by not beating your meat, by not having sex, by not eating junk food, by not skipping going out on the gym, stuff like that, pretty much that's like it sounds like he's saying you have to give up your old self, your entertainment, your pleasured self of all these earthly things to walk in and step into your higher, more successful self, which is that is true to a great degree. So yeah, I agree with this message so far.
So what does this mean for you? It means you need to make a decision. Right now, you're at a crossroads.
Crossroads.
You can keep doing what the average man does,
Okay.
letting his desires control him, giving in to every distraction, chasing momentary pleasure instead of lasting success.
Okay.
Or you can make the choice to control yourself.
Control
to
myself.
channel that
Take
energy,
your hand off your
to
meat.
use it as fuel
I'm talking to
build the
myself
life you
too, by the
want.
way.
This isn't about repression. It's about redirection.
Redirection.
Because here's the secret.
Yo, Vegeta always
The more
getting
you
dropped
control
off.
your lust, the more powerful you become. Your confidence skyrockets.
That is
Your
true.
focus sharpens. Your energy increases.
Okay.
You wake up with a fire inside you that most men will never feel. And that's when you become dangerous. You start moving differently, talking differently. People notice. Women notice. Opportunities start appearing because you radiate a level of strength and self-control that commands respect.
That is not fucking true at all, because I know a lot of dudes who were fat, felt like they were ugly, had low self-esteem, and they went to the gym. They may have even got themselves a nice little bit of money, and they started posing in the gym, mewing, like, you know, how they suck in their cheeks and all that with the, and nigga, they still got no respect. They still had low self-esteem. They still didn't get girls, or they still couldn't attract the job they wanted. It all comes down to your mindset. There's a reason why fat dudes can have more confidence than a dude with a six-pack, pull more girls than a guy with a six-pack, get more money, and just have a better life experience on this earth than a skinny person or a person that's quote-unquote fit. Is all due to your mindset and how you feel about yourself. Working won't make you feel better about yourself. Working, in a way, just how he's saying, use lust to become unstoppable, and lust is a distraction. Working can be a distraction as well, because it can take you away from yourself and focusing on yourself and figuring out who you are. So actually, I disagree. I think it's more of just a mindset. I'm learning this every day. I'm practicing this every day. Today, I woke up. At first, I felt like shit, but then I told myself, I was like, nah, this is a battle. This is an old frequency trying to pull you down so you can stay on that frequency. No, I choose a higher, better frequency. I choose myself. So that's all it is at the end of the day. I don't necessarily think it's this can help for sure, because life is all push and pulls, but this solely won't turn you into a better person. You have to want to be a better person.
Power, you start feeling it. And that's when you become truly unstoppable.
Okay.
You see, lust isn't something to be feared. It's a weapon. And if you master it, you master yourself.
Is that how people
I've
act
shown you
after
the
not
immense
busting it up for
potential of
20,
lust
30
as a
days?
transformative force in your life. But here's the critical moment where knowledge meets action.
Talk that.
Because understanding these principles is merely the
Ew,
first
what the
step.
hell is on his face?
Without implementation, even the most profound wisdom remains dormant.
Right.
Now you stand at a pivotal crossroads. Will you continue down the path of least resistance, allowing lust to dictate your actions and shape your destiny? Or will you seize
Will you continue
control
to
of this
beat your
primal
meat,
energy,
or will you tell your
channeling
meat,
it
no, I'm not gonna
purposefully
beat
toward the
you? What are you
achievement
gonna
of your
do?
greatest ambitions? Lust is an undeniable force of nature within us.
Talk that.
Yes, mastering it requires tremendous discipline and unwavering commitment. But the transformation of this raw, passionate
Hey,
energy into
yo,
productive power
dude.
is essential for your growth.
He has to know what he's
Even in
saying.
those moments when lust seems to have an insurmountable grip on your consciousness, remember this truth. There is always a path forward, always an opportunity to redirect that energy.
Right.
Take a moment now to reflect deeply. How intensely do you yearn for those goals you've carefully written down? How much are you willing to sacrifice to achieve them? The next time you experience that familiar surge of lustful energy rising within you,
Right.
instead of acting on impulse,
Instead of
pause.
look at your
Take a
dick.
conscious breath.
Pause, breathe.
Visualize that powerful force being redirected.
Visualize
like a
it going down
flowing
back
not
into your
toward
stomach and up
momentary
to your
pleasure,
brain.
but toward your long-term vision of
Towards your
success.
dream.
Every time you choose discipline over immediate gratification, you're building the foundation of your future achievements.
I like that sentiment.
Your
Yep.
potential for greatness is already within you. I see it clearly.
Your potential for greatness isn't already within you. It is you. It's not within you something you have to find. Just like success, money, family, love. It's never anything you have to find. It's already in you. It's just staying in that mindset that it's in you because it already is in you. Pause and it'll come to you in abundance. Fast paces, sometimes slow paces as it is, but it's in you. It's not on you. It's not something you bring out because it's in. You feel me?
And I believe with absolute conviction in your ability to become the extraordinary
This man put the Spider-Man into the
you've always known
Spider-Verse
you could
music?
be, young king.
Young king.
Remember, this journey
What if I was a
isn't one you
queen?
have
What
to
if this
walk
is a
alone.
girl? This is
When
very
challenges arise, and they
patriarchal,
will,
misogynist
you have
coded.
a brotherhood waiting to support you.
Who?
Our school community stands ready with practical wisdom.
Oh, he's on that school community shit. Yeah. Why would I join a school community of a nigga who's an AI or uses AI voice? No hate to Atlas, though. It was a pretty good video. I liked it. But yeah, I guess use lust or something. Don't be you. I thought he was gonna say, you know, I don't even know what I thought he was gonna say. I just heard use lust to be unstoppable. So I thought it was gonna be more. But hey, it is what it is. I hope you guys appreciate it. Go check out my main channel, Alistair Virgo. Go check out my Twitch, Alistair Virgo, my Instagram, Alistair Virgo on all platforms actually. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. Love.